Hello, welcome. I am Vicky Manitou Okas, and today I have got a very important project that I am putting together for my resiliency in my space. I have got two projects going on inside the house, and one of them is a vermiculture compost and the other is a mushroom grow. Well, I'm starting to see some fruit flies, so and that's going to be a problem with both of those processes. So I am going to make some fly traps so that when I get ready to reset the mushroom grow, the the fruit flies are taken care of, and I can keep those flies under control for the worm composting as well. So let's get started, and this is how I'm going to show how I put together a very simple and cheap fly trap that is very effective. So what you need to put together this fly trap, and it just takes a few minutes, is a soda bottle, some cider vinegar, a little bit of dish soap, and apple peels or little tiny bits of banana is very helpful for the process. So I'm going to leave the caps on for now. You can do it with a water bottle, but that is not very sturdy. But if that's what you got, it works too. What I'm going to use this water bottle for is to put the vinegar in for the time being. Now I'm doing that because I'm going to use the vinegar bottle as well for a fly trap, because I don't drink soda. I snitched the soda bottle from somebody else. Okay, so first thing that you can do is take your knife, and where that bottle comes up and then there's just a little bit of a dip right there, I'm going to cut right there where that in that narrow part of the bottle. I'm leaving the cap on to keep the air and the firmness in the bottle while I cut it. So very carefully cut around the bottle with a sharp paring knife. I'm going to stay in that narrower part of the bottle. All the way around. Now you take the cap off. Make sure that that is dry. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of my apple peel, cut that up, and put that into the bottom of the bottle. Turn the top of the bottle upside down. Okay, so I've got little bits of apple peel in there. Turn the bottle upside down into the bottom part of the bottle. And tape this in place with a good tape. You want that well sealed. As long as that is firmly in there and well sealed, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that top of that bottle needs to be off of the sides of your bottom part of the bottle. So, let's see in there. So you've got a funnel in there, and you've got your main part of your bottle. Okay. The next thing that you do is you take your dish soap. This is already mixed 50-50, but you take a few drops of dish soap and you put that in the bottle. Okay, so if you were using straight, about half that much. If you're using 50-50, maybe a quarter of an inch in there. It doesn't take very much. Okay. Next part is to put in an inch or two of apple cider vinegar. And there you have it. That is a very effective trap for fruit flies, and it's disposable. So if I decide that I just fill that with, once there gets to be too many fruit flies in there, if I want to just pitch that, I just throw it, just dump out you cut a hole in it, dump out the liquid, and throw the whole thing in the trash. And you're using a bottle that you're going to be throwing away anyway. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with the vinegar bottle because I want two of them. The reason this works is because flies fly upwards. They will go down the funnel to find the food, which is your bait, which is your vinegar, and you have to use apple cider vinegar, or you sometimes I put honey in there. So honey works. Apple cider vinegar. I'll probably put just a drop or two of honey in there as well. A little bits of fruit in there, and that's your bait. The vinegar and the soap are what actually kills the fruit flies. And then the fruit flies fly down into the funnel, and when they try to fly up, they get caught because they try to go up the sides and they can't find their way back out of the funnel. And eventually they get tired and they drop into the liquid that's in the bottom of the uh, fly trap. Very effective. Side. A little bit of dish soap. And the vinegar. A little bit of water isn't going to hurt anything. It just gives you more volume. A little bit of honey is useful. And there I go. I've got two fly traps. Side. Well, I hope you enjoyed that today. I love doing resiliency projects. I love doing this stuff. It is so satisfying and makes me feel so abundant and resilient. It's just when I know that I can take care of what I need to take care of, then hey, that's how you live in abundance and resiliency. So I hope you enjoyed this today. If, and hey, you know what? Come and join us over at Delectable Tiny Gardens, and we'll do the next project together and see how things come together to create abundance and food resiliency in your life. So, like, subscribe. It's been a fun day. And you know what? Tell me what you do to develop resiliency in your life and in your space. It doesn't take much space to develop the skills for food and herbal resiliency. So we'll talk to you later, and thank you for joining me.